It's quite a big question, and of course Christians are divided on this issue, probably more than any other question related to the Holy Spirit. I argue that, well, first of all, we can say that certainly many of the gifts are still in operation today. The gift of prophecy morphed into the gift of preaching. And I believe that other gifts similarly transformed into gifts that did not require miraculous signs and wonders attending them. Because, as I argue, the foundation-laying episode of the church was apostolic. And just as there are no living apostles today, no successors of the apostles, but rather ministers of the word. There are not continuing sign gifts that attended the apostolic preaching. So the apostles were laying a foundation, and the fireworks surrounding their proclamation gave God's imprimatur, showed that, as with Jesus in his baptism, this is my Son in whom I am well pleased. These are the writings that are breathed out by the Holy Spirit. So it required God's own stamp of approval, his own imprimatur, and that's what we have with the signs and wonders in the New Testament. So I do believe that those gifts were no longer necessary after the apostles. In fact, they could actually detract from the canon as the deposit of divine revelation. They could compete with the scriptures now that we had a complete New Testament canon. And so I believe that the Holy Spirit still works through the spiritual gifts that he has apportioned, but that many of those gifts have now morphed into the types of gifts that I've just mentioned.